Smissmas 2023 has dropped and I gotta say, it's a pretty solid update. The gods have blessed us with a new boss, Krampus, and also not adding prop hunt. Because if they have added that, I genuinely will have just killed everyone in the bulb office. Because TF2 will become just the exact same thing as Gmod, but thank god they didn't add it. Also, we didn't get a warping case, sadly. I really wanted to get one, but I think it's for the better that we didn't because they could have just added like Snowflake's warping number 103. Well, on to the point. I'm here today to talk about the new cosmetics they have added because I did a quick view at each one of them and I have the feeling these cosmetics are not bad at all considering the past Smissmas we have gotten. And I have the feeling that this is one of the best cases we have gotten like in 3 years or something because each cosmetic is not Smissmas related or Christmas, it's just a cosmetic solid on itself and I really like that. So because of that, I'm going to do a quick review about all the cosmetics that were added in this case, and at the end I'm gonna do a quick review about the initials, except the taunts, because we don't talk about taunts. So let's get into it. First in the list we have Bigger Man on Campus, a school jacket for the heavy that is not Christmas theme and looks good. I really like the idea and the design modern and all, but I just find it out of place for heavy to have a school jacket. It's weird seeing a 50-year-old man using one of these. Maybe it's lore related, but I don't really know, so outside of that aspect I give this cosmetic a 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. The next is another item for the heavy and the last one of the collection for him. It's the Balkan's Brute. It's a hat that also gives a mustache to heavy, a pretty cool. Not my type of cosmetic, but it doesn't look bad and kind of fits heavy persona. And it's not Christmas related, so extra points. I give it a 9 out of 10. The next is a pyro cosmetic from a set a lot of people were desiring for it to be added. It's the Impact Impaler, really good looking. It's a reference to something, but I don't have an idea of what it is. So I don't really get it. Really well designed, fits pyro and not Christmas theme, 10 out of 10. Looks a classic TF2 hat. Next is Rook Rack's jacket for the sniper. This one looks awesome, honestly. It replaces the normal vest for the sniper, which not a lot of cosmetics do, for a different one that is more team color and gives some sleeves to the sniper. It's not an edgy item, neither Christmas theme, it looks good and it could pass as an official Valve item. If this became the normal sniper from now then, I wouldn't be mad. This is a 10 out of 10, 11. The covered covers eliminates the French guy from the game completely, giving it a lot of clothes in the head region. I'm not even mad about the idea of Spy not having any skin. It's just weird, but not weird bad, it's just weird authentic. I don't see myself using it unless it has a quick switch misc, but regardless it looks pretty cool, 8 out of 10. The salute suit is a very unique engineered torso. We got a lot of engineered cosmetics that give engineer another shirt or something similar, but this one is quite different from all of others. He got no overalls and just a normal shirt and overcoat. Really good cosmetic and well made, 10 out of 10. The nightcap is a cosmetic for the demo, part of a set that is just pajamas for the demo. Great. For whoever wanted this. I really don't like this cosmetic since I really don't find any reason for this to exist at all. But well, it's not badly modeled and it's not Christmas themed, so 6 out of 10. The Buffed Practitioner is a jacket for the medic that looks like the Buffy Provocateur for the spy, but this one is for the medic and it's not limited. And medic doesn't really have any similar cosmetics, so this is a great addition to the roster, 10 out of 10. The Wanderer's wool is Santa looking beanie and beard for the soldier, and the beanie can be changed from the Santa looking to the green hat, less Christmas looking, which is great, so you can use it outside of Christmas if you like, or get a unusual. And I really feel this is one of the best cosmetics Christmas themed because it's not really Christmas themed, but it is at the same time and it can be reverted. This is an easily 10 out of 10. Cozy Cover Up is our first all class of the bunch, and this is rare since by now we will already have 5. As the name says, it's a Cozy Cover Up for the mercs that goes on the misc slot. Really not that bad, and I see myself using it on winter time, 9 out of 10. We're now getting into the Commando quality with a jacket for the scout similar to the one I just talked about for the medic. But this one is bonk themed, because the scout is a really big fan of the bonk band, I guess. Not bad, and it's paintable, so you can paint the bonk stuff into another color of your preference. Amazing cosmetic, and it's different enough from other scout jackets, so 9 out of 10. The Torture Strange code, the code for the Impact Impaler I talked about previously for the Pyro. And I gotta say, this code looks insane, really well made, and the paint region isn't massive at all. This really isn't a type of cosmetic we had on the Pyro before, and I like that. If it's referencing something, like I said, don't tell me because I don't get it. This is a perfect 10 out of 10. Next on the list is the Strasbourg. What? This this the Strasbourg Scholar. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. An entire body cosmetic for the spy that gives him an entire suit, a sport pattern, and inside suit. As I have said for a lot of cosmetics on this list, I really like this one, and it was about time we got something like this. Painted looks fantastic, and if you decide to paint it, it only paints the tie, so it doesn't mess with team recognition at all. One of the best suits for Spy by far, 10 out of 10. I even thought there was already one like this. The clue here is a hair and a cigar in hand for the engineer. The hair looks pretty similar to another hair for the engineer that I don't know the name exactly right now. And the only main difference is the cigar in his hand. So yeah, not really unique, in my opinion. Not as much as the torso cosmetic of this set. Aside of that, it's still pretty cool cosmetic, so I give it a 7 out of 10. Since it's not Christmas themed in a Christmas box. The slumber slacks are the pajama pants for the demo, nothing else to say, 6 out of 10. The frigid fashion is a cosmetic for the medic that covers the head and face region, so you cannot use a lot of things to help the head. It's not even a quick switch mix, which really disappointed me, plus at least for me it's not really good looking, but at least these are not pajamas, so 7 out of 10, or 6.5 at least. This is a cosmetic for the soldier named the Trench Warfare. As the name says, it's a trench coat that looks very different from normal soldier, but not in a bad way. It has an orange part that is paintable and it really looks good. Like a Valve-made cosmetic. This looks like a 2017 thing, when Valve actually cared for the game. Weirdly enough, it's a recently added cosmetic to the workshop and I really like it personally. This is at 100 out of 10. That was the last Commando grade cosmetic. Now to the last cosmetic, starting with the Assassin's grade. Lazy Longer, which is the demo's pajama torso, but this one is genuinely doesn't change anything. It just adds lines and extends demo's clothing. It really doesn't do anything for me. So in my opinion, it's just a 5 out of 10. The Dapper Dickens. The Dapper Dickens is the second all-class hat of the case, which is just a very nice hat with glasses. It's one of the hats of all time, for real. Really don't understand why it's Assassin though, because it just looks like a normal hat. Just makes it harder to get the initials one for cheap. It's one of my favorites of the collection, so 10 out of 10. The Bonk Beanie is a beanie for the scout with some Tracer Overwatch looking at goggles. It's part of the jacket for the scout I talk about in this Commando section. Weirdly, I would have thought the jacket was the Assassin and the hat the Commando. Great, but well, rivalries don't mean anything anymore. So 9 out of 10. Last Assassin grade is the Mask Loyalty, a gas mask for Pyro that looks very similar to the Mirror Mask and Poster Facade. I'll put an image in the screen for your knowledge. It also has different style for paintings, just like the Pyromancer's mask, but the difference is that this one is more stylized and looks better in my opinion. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, it's an already used concept, but it's a really well made cosmetic. Now on to the two elites of the case. Starting with the Scruff the Stitch, a cosmetic that makes Sniper look like a homeless divorced husband, probably a reference to some show or game, but I don't really get it at all. Really nice looking, full beard texture and all, but I really don't get how it's elite grade. Anyway, in summary, this hat looks cool, but maybe cool assassin, not cool elite. 9 out of 10. And for last but not least, the last all class of the case, the Borders Beanie, which is a beanie for all class. And all classes have a different design, really similar to the decorated veteran of the summer case of 2022 if y'all remember. But since I like beanies, let's say this is the first time this concept is done. I can get behind the idea of the concept, in fact I like it, but sadly since it's elite grade, it will cost more than it should and it will never be able to get a unusual for lower than 500 keys. Still a great hat and a well-deserved elite grade, 10 out of 10. This case had me surprised since there wasn't any cosmetics Christmas related and all of them were pretty solid. With only one goofy set for the demo that wasn't even that bad. I was just being judgmental since all of them others were really good. All of these cosmetics were greatly made and above average quality. In fact, I really give the props to that one Valve employee for really choosing well all the cosmetics this year, and I give this case something like a 9 out of 10 in total, since it's almost perfect and all I'll be expecting stuff like this from the heavy update coming in the 10th of May 2024. Now I'll be looking at all the taunts and initials really quick. Foul play, really TF2 like, funny taunt, relates to Scout. Cheers. Cheers, we love the drinking. Morning mercs really can be used to enrage people, taunting them literally. Amazing, as I've seen all day. All of these taunts are amazing, add more like this, now onto initials. Ice Drop, really original. I really hope there's not a sniper cosmetic that looks exactly like this one. Gold Struck, Golden Freddy version of the arrow. Still the same. Radiant Rivalry. Really unique and I love the style of it. It may not fit the 60s of that time that TF2 is supposed to based on, but still it looks pretty good. Radiant Legacy. Even better being a Manco logo, but still it doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10, since 10 is perfection. Frosty Flavors and Mint Frost. I feel we had these cosmetics already. Not really that original, but not that bad. North Star and Prettiest Star. High tier initial that will go for at least 50 kicks, and for a good reason, it looks cool. All lights effects. Looks like a flare is going off in your head, and we don't talk about your initial taunts. I feel that covers all cosmetics related to the update. Really feel that this was a really well put out update by whoever worked on this one. Amazingly done. If you enjoyed the video in any form, please subscribe, it really helps a lot knowing that people like the content. Well, thanks for watching and see you another day.